football team that was doing pretty well, but nobody cared enough to come out and see the games. Well, to answer that question, we now go to the great state of Kansas, to the bell tower on the campus of Emporia State University. And way up there is Larry Kramer, head coach of the Hornets. And since Monday, he's been spending most of his time keeping the Pigeons company and says he'll continue to do so until season ticket sales reach 1,500. Good morning, Larry. How are you?
Good morning, Charlie. I'm doing fine this morning.
All right, the goal is 1,500 season tickets. How many sold so far?
Charlie, we've sold about 1,000 at this point. We have a base of 800 from last year that we feel will sell, and we've sold 200 additional at this time.
All right, so you've still got a ways to go. Now, are you worried that people might just say, fine, he's up there in the bell tower, the heck with the season tickets, and let him stay there?
Well, I tell you what, some people might like for me to be up here during the entire season. This would be a good place to coach from. My wife probably would like it if I was up here the entire season, but we start practice next Wednesday, August 19th, and I've got to get down to try to get started with 2-a-days, and so we want to get this finished by, hopefully, Friday evening.
Well, the training does start next week, and if you stick to this now, you may have to have the team practicing right under the bell tower in order to see them.
Well, I think they would probably not want to do that because I have a tendency to yell a whole lot, and they want to stay as far away from me as they can.
Well, if you're a big yeller, maybe they'd just like you up there. That would be a good distance to keep you away.
Well, we're real happy to have an opportunity to do this and to try to promote Emporia State University football, Charlie, and we just hope the people in this area and maybe even the people nationwide will want to buy a ticket to Emporia State University football and come and watch us play. We've got a great product, and we just want to have everybody take an interest in us and support our kids. That's what this is all about, is helping those kids out.
All right, Larry, what happens if you don't sell 1,500 season tickets? Are you prepared to stay up there?
No, I can't, Charlie. Obviously, I've got to come down and try to coach some football, but we're going to sell 1,500. We're optimistic. We're confident in our fans, and we feel like they'll get behind us and get it done. And we'll just look forward to August 19th, get started with 2-a-days, and get this behind us, because this has been a chore the last 3 or 4 days. I'd like to get home and see my wife.
What did the school president say about all this when you started doing this?
Well, I hope he's excited. I met with him yesterday concerning another matter, but I think he's excited, and I think everybody in town's excited. We had some administrators here Monday morning for a press conference to kick this off, and I challenged each administrator to sell 15 tickets apiece. Now, I'm going to do that again right now and challenge each one of our administrators to sell 15 tickets apiece, and I hope they can get that done. I've got a lot of confidence in them, Charlie.
Now, do I see down in the lower right-hand corner of my screen, is that the bell in the bell tower?
That's the bell, and that rings each and every time we win a football game. Last fall, it rang 8 times.
But does it ring on the hour? Does it keep time? I mean, does it keep you awake at night?
Oh, no. As soon as the game is over with, the students will come to the bell tower, and they'll start ringing the bell. And sometimes it'll ring into the late evening hours. In fact, if we come off a long road trip, like, for instance, this fall we go to Gunnison, Colorado to play, if we get back in early in the morning and we're fortunate to have a win under our belt, it will ring about 6 in the morning. And incidentally, this bell tower sits right next to the men's dorm, so a lot of fellas have to get up real early when we win a ball game.
All right, now the critical questions. Are there bats in the belfry at Emporia State?
No bats in the belfry that I've found yet, but maybe tonight we'll find some.
All right, and what are your season expectations for next year, and how are you going to meet them?
Well, I'm sure that some of our opponents are watching this right now, but we want to be a very good football team that represents Emporia State well, and we want to improve on an 8-2 season. I think that's realistic. We want to win a conference championship. I think that's realistic. So those are our goals, Charlie.
All right, Larry Kramer, best of luck to you. Best of luck with the football team, and best of luck in getting down from the bell tower.
Well, thank you very much.
Sometime before the season starts. Thanks for being here.
You betcha.
In our next hour.